That's horrible. I'm gonna eat it, but I messed up.
Here we are in bunk mode, so I'm gonna hang out down here, and then when I'm ready, I'll just go to bed. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode. Today we're doing some truck camping out in Lake Mead. We're actually at a new spot today. I'm checking out Temple Bar Marina area. Actually staying at a campground tonight. There is no dispersed camping around this area. Now, before you guys mention it, I know there is Benelli Landing next door to Temple Bar Marina, so I plan on hitting that area up in a future video. I did a video about all of the campground options in Mount Charleston, so if you guys want me to do a similar video of all the campground options out here in Lake Mead, comment down below if you guys are interested in that. Sun's setting, so let's go ahead and get camp all set up. All right, camp's all set up. Gotta love the GFC for that. All right, so the campground is a little bit far from the water. Let me actually show you guys. There are about 71 spots at this campground, and the water is all the way over there. So I actually brought my one wheel so we can go one wheel down there real quick and go check it out. So let's go do that. There are bathrooms at this campground and fire pits and little tables. And they do also have potable water. There's like no one out here. There's probably like 2 other campers or so. Look at that sunset. There is, however, no signal out here. What I really do like about this campground in comparison to other campgrounds that we've been to is that it has a lot of brush. So there's a lot of vegetation growth between the spots. So it does feel a little bit private at your spot. So that's pretty cool. We're running out of daylight, so I'm gonna throw in a line tomorrow when the sun rises. But this is the back of our campsite out here. It's like a little walking trail around the camp, which is pretty cool. There's some picnic tables up here. I love all of this brush around this campsite. It's like super luscious out here and really green, which is really cool. But this looks like a little hiking trail. We'll go check it out up here. Oh, actually, this is just another campground section. But yeah, not a bad campground. There's actually only like one other camper here other than me and the camp host. But look at that. It's just so cool, like all of this greenery around here. And this all separates each of the spots. You definitely get a little bit of privacy, which is nice, especially for being in a campground. So here's our spot here. And I did bring some firewood tonight. So we're gonna make dinner on the fire. And what I'm making tonight is some lemon pepper chicken and rice. So super simple, really easy. Let's get the rest of camp set up before we lose a lot more daylight. And I am on the Arizona side right now, so it's about 6-ish right now, and the sun's setting around 6. Nevada is about an hour behind, so right now it's about 5 o'clock over there. Alright guys, so I'm going to set us up in bunk mode tonight because I'm pretty sure I'm just going to be spending a lot of my time outside around the campfire. So I'd like to just be able to hop up right into bed. Every time I set up bunk mode like this, I'm always very cautious about these corners right here because these corners on the forma floors are super sharp, so I just don't want to cut a hole in any of the tent material up here. So here's bunk mode. So now we are ready to just hop up and go to bed. And I put some of the forma floors down here so that we can lounge inside the cab and then easily jump up. Just gonna throw my sleeping bag up here. And we'll be ready for bed. And actually what I might do is put the floors back up just so bugs don't get up into my sleeping area. Again, my love-hate relationship with my forma floors. All right, there we go. And if you guys didn't know, you can actually set these up so that you can lay them down on either side. Alright guys, so I'm using some of these fire plugs that I got from Bigfoot Bushcraft. I have a link down below if you guys are interested, but this stuff's really awesome. You can light it whenever it's wet and pretty much any condition. So it's been a while since I used them, so I might as well try them here. Feather stick real quick. Alright guys, so I am getting some coals ready because we are going to cook on the cast iron. So what we're making today is some lemon pepper chicken and rice. And let's get my chicken out so we can start getting it room temperature. And while we're in here, let's go ahead and grab a beverage. Cheers, guys. It's good. All right, so I got some onions and I got some chicken breasts that I've already prepped. They just need to be thrown on the cast iron. And then we got some rice and got some garlic that I'm gonna saute the onions with. And got a couple spices here, got some lemon pepper, we got some Lawry's, and we got some Greek seasoning. Don't worry guys, no MSG tonight. Hi! And some actual lemons. So we're gonna use the lemon juice in the dish. And some chicken broth. And everything's gonna be a one-pot meal. You essentially sear the chicken, put the broth and all of the rice and stuff inside of there, and then everything just kind of cooks all together. And then for dessert, I do have some Old Forester. One of you guys commented and said I need to start drinking some bourbon when it's cold out. It's not too cold out tonight, but figured I'd bust out the bourbon regardless. This has been one of my favorites these days, is some Old Forester. If you guys have some bourbon, scotch recommendations, leave a comment down below. I'm always down to try something new. All right, this recipe called for butter, but I totally forgot the butter, so we're just gonna have to use olive oil. And then we're gonna get this warmed up. Just gonna let these cook on each side for about 3 to 4 minutes. We're just gonna brown them, take them off, put the rest of the ingredients on, and then put the chicken back on. I'm gonna flip these over. This is some thick chicken. So I'm gonna take them aside, and now I'm going to caramelize some onions before I put the rest of the ingredients in. All right, I got some minced garlic. I'm just gonna put, that sounds about right. Measuring with my heart. It is time to put in the rice and chicken broth. 1 1/4 cup of chicken broth. All right, I'm just mixing the broth and rice around. Oh my gosh, I just made a grave error. I totally forgot to wash my rice. Man, I made the rice making sin. Did not wash the rice. I am horrified. But what's done is done, y'all. Oh man, I cannot believe I forgot to do this. And I'm juicing a lemon by hand because I literally do not have a juicer. I'm just mixing this around a little bit. And then we're gonna cover her up for about 25 to 30 minutes. while we wait, let's go ahead and put a couple things away. It is such a nice day out tonight, guys. It's like the perfect weather. While we wait for our food, let's have a little dessert. If you guys have any recommendations for recipes that you guys want to see me cook, comment them down below. Cheers, guys. Guys, it's been about 15-20 minutes, so let's go ahead and check this. Oh, that rice is looking perfect. Probably should have bought a thermometer, but because this chicken is so thick. Oh, that's perfect. I don't really know if I'm supposed to just like cut this up in here or what. All right, let me try this first. A little more juice in there. And I might take the chicken out so I can properly stir that. I'm torn between whether or not I should shred this chicken. I guess I'll just, I don't know. Should I shred it, y'all? Oh, that's so good. 5 more minutes. Got some white cheddar poppables. Pretty good. White cheddar is probably one of my favorite chip flavors. These poppables are good though. I feel like I have made a grave mistake by not washing my rice first. I'm a little bit concerned. Like when I tasted the rice, it did taste a little bit stodgy. And so I'm almost positive it's all that starch that's still sitting on the rice because my dumbass did not wash it. Again, I am the worst Asian ever. I just shoved it right in. When I'm camping, we usually use like Uncle Ben's and stuff. I think this is one of my first times I have used just plain jasmine rice like at camp. But lesson learned. Wash your rice. I feel like I need new plates for camp. There's some cut marks through this and I've put chicken on it. I just feel like it's not good. Time to check this out. Oh, it's looking good. Oh man, that flavor is good, but damn, I messed up on that rice. That rice it's not very, it tastes stodgy, like you can taste the starch. That's horrible. It's still good, I'm gonna eat it, but I messed up. I feel like this is not the most appetizing thing, but is it good? I really do think I should probably just like shred that chicken, you know, just to make it easier to eat. Hot. Oh, that's good though. The flavor is all there. It's lemony. Oh, I'm gonna let's put some fresh pepper on here. Oh yeah. my gosh. This would have been so much better if I washed the rice. If I washed the rice. Man. Flavors there though. The lemony, peppery. Filipinos did something very similar. Filipinos have like a, oh, this one with ginger in it. Arroz caldo. It's like a chicken and rice dish, and there's ginger in it instead of like, you know, lemon. Man, the stars are out right now. So awesome. We're far enough away from town where there's not a lot of light pollution out here because I like it hot. I did bring some hot sauce with me. I brought the Louisiana hot sauce. Oh, that was a lot. There we go. Something I just remembered is I have some s'mores. Well, not s'mores, but I have marshmallows. So let's go roast some marshmallows. That sounds great. They are the mini ones though. So funny. Look how tiny these are. Oh yeah. So there's this app called Skyview. It's the free version, not sponsored. It's just a fun app that you can use whenever you're looking at stars and you're wondering what things are. And it works offline. So right now I don't have internet, but I can still see everything that's going on up there. All right, we got the moon. So this is one of the best ways to see what's around you. Leo. We'll pretty much find all the constellations tonight. Orion. There's Mars. There's Jupiter over that way. There's a fish, Pisces. Ursa Minor. Ursa Major. Look at that bear. And Gemini right there. And what's cool too is that you can actually look down here, like underneath you, and it'll tell you geolocationally what is around you. So you can actually move the camera. And so there's Sagittarius, Scorpius, another constellation. There's Saturn, Aquarius. There's the International Space Station. There's Saturn. There's the sun right now. Look at that. Capricorn. There's my fire. Let's see what else is around here. Let's see if there's anything under the fire. What are you? Mercury. Sagittarius is down there. This is such a trip, but it's so cool to like see where things are all around you. And the stars out here are just amazing to see this with. Man, it is so peaceful out here. Man, these amber lights are supposed to deter bugs, but yet here's a bug. Get out of here. This is why I never open up the hatch up here unless this whole area is closed up. Let me see if I can get him out. Get out, beast. Right. I grabbed him, threw him out. Here we are in bunk mode, so I'm gonna hang out down here, and then when I'm ready I'll just go to bed. Let's get my sleeping bag all set up. I'm going to sleep with my head on this side. Got an extra blanket here. Then I got my backpack up here. And then I can still hang out up here so I can just jump right into bed. So it's been a while since I've done this configuration, so we'll try it out. At least I can still stand on, you know, one side of the bed, go to sleep, but lounge down here and not have to do a lot of reassembly when I want to go to bed. So I dig that. Also, these Ready Light pods, I've just been throwing them everywhere, and these have been awesome keeping everything lit. Alright guys, got some peachos for dessert. I'm watching that 90s show just because I watched that 70s show and I love that 70s show, so I'm just trying to finish up that 90s show. It's kind of weird sleeping with this big hole right here. Like I'm gonna fall down or something. I don't know. We'll see. I might end up just putting another square up here.
Plenty of food for tonight.
I know, but the kids are gonna want something good. Aren't those things expensive? Oh yeah. I left the price tag on.
Morning, y'all. Sleeping in bunk mode was quite nice, actually. I thought I wasn't gonna have enough room to really sleep, but it turned out it was pretty cozy. Let's go make some coffee. I did have the heated blanket running. I got it connected to the battery down there. Just gonna turn this on for a little bit. Last night was super quiet and nice and peaceful outside. But yeah, bunk mode worked out pretty well. I can just jump right down and make some coffee. Yeah, bunk mode worked out perfectly, actually. I might do that again. Got the battery down here. I turned on the heated blanket a couple times and still got a good amount of battery left. So that's cool. I don't have any coffee materials in here, so I'm gonna have to go out since my camp tote is out there. But let's get this all cleaned up first, and then we'll step outside and make some coffee. Alright guys, so one thing to note about this campground is that the first 2 spots here are first come first serve. The rest of them you have to reserve them online. However, there is 0 signal out here, so you have to reserve it before you make your journey out here. I think I lost signal about 2/3 on the way down the road to this area. So if you do plan on camping here, definitely make sure to check your reservations. I guess a lot of the campgrounds, especially around Lake Mead, there's some first come first serve spots, some that are reservation only, where even if there's no one else around, you have to reserve it online. So just a note. So for breakfast, I'm actually going to just make a mountain house. I'm going to do the beef stroganoff and noodles. Oh man, that sun feels so good. The weather was pretty perfect last night though, guys. I mean, I think it was maybe a low of like 42, 43 or something like that, but it definitely didn't dip down to like in the 30s. So this morning we're gonna pack up camp and then we're gonna go hit the marina and throw a couple lines in the water. These beef stroganoff mountain houses, pretty good. let's go do some fishing. It's so crazy how low this water is now. It looks like it used to come up all the way up here.